Let's get an update on the stimulus right now. Those payments to individuals are on the way, but they will be $600, not $2,000, after Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell blocked what would have been the quickest path to increasing those to $2,000 payments. There's a lot of political gamesmanship that's taking place right now. Eamon Javers is in the midst of this. He's been covering all of it, and he joins us right now with more. Eamon, this has been something to watch.
Yeah, it is, Becky. The good news here is that Treasury says it's able to begin direct deposits on the $600 checks you just mentioned. So that process is underway. The direct deposits are happening. The paper checks will happen as well. But in terms of that increase from $600 to $2,000, that's something that the president announced that he, in fact, supported. Democrats said, OK, if you support it, we'll pass it. They moved it through the House of Representatives with a 2/3 majority, with a bunch of Republicans voting with the Democrats because President Trump had encouraged them to. All of that gave Senator Chuck Schumer, the Democrat in the Senate, the idea that he might be able to bring that directly to the floor yesterday. He tried to do that, and Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader there, blocked him. Senate Republicans do not like the idea of these $2,000 checks. They've said that they think it's too much money, especially in a time of deficit spending, so there are concerns around that. McConnell saying, though, that he's got a new plan. He's going to put together this idea of getting together the $2,000 checks with a measure to repeal Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. That's the social media provision that the president's been tweeting about that protects social media companies from liability for things that people post online. So that's going to be a non-starter. And then also McConnell adding in the idea of an election security commission that would look at allegations of election fraud when we know that there has been no confirmed fraud found in this election. So that's going to be a poison pill for Democrats. Democrats said, look, this is all just a partisan ploy to load this bill up with poison pills, and we're going to not stand for it. It's not going to go anywhere. That means that ultimately these $2,000 checks might stop. He also said, McConnell did, that none of this is going to move until after they vote to override the president's veto of the Defense Act. Now, remember, that's something that's wildly popular with members of Congress in both parties because they've done it every year for just about 60 years now. It's a lot of funding for the military, pay raises for the troops, a lot of popular items in there. The president vetoed it on this issue of Confederate monuments. He doesn't want, or Confederate base names. He doesn't want Confederate names taken off of those bases. The president also saying he wanted the Communications Decency Act provision in that bill as well. Republicans moving to override him in the House. They're likely to move to override him in the Senate. So there's a lot of cross-cutting politics here that we haven't really seen in a while, with the president now getting crosswise with Republicans in the Senate on a couple of different issues here. And you can sort of feel President Trump losing his grip on those Senate Republicans as they say, you know what, we're going to chart our own course here on the $2,000 checks and on this defense bill, guys.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.